Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a good day yesterday. And we're going to do messages this morning. So let's do our mantra. I've already called in all the people and all the blessed souls to be here with us and angels. So I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed in time. I believe. All right. So let's see what. So here's Chase. And let's see what comes for Chase. As I open my vision, I see that you and Mother are already gliding up the steps. Mm-hmm. To the various doorways. So the first one on the right is for you. And as you open it is congratulations. And this isn't a congratulations like in your human world. This is a congratulations on your spirit for your personal growth, for your development in walking towards that which you desire. So now it will be time for you to be truly awake and aware of if fear emerges and begin to discern how you do react with that and what power you give it. And when anger emerges, and how do you choose to interact, react, or participate with it? For what we're doing is hoping to have you be able to hold a different level of understanding, and instead of becoming it, can begin to deduce it within the higher mind that you have taken on. Or even if in the word sadness, to see your reaction and then to understand how you transform it, move it differently. These are all parts of you that are in action now versus just becoming that which is set before you. So, good work. And in that, I cannot put words to the level of love that you have discovered within yourself with Mother and Father. And the understanding that peace is at hand. Peace in a varied number of locations where yet it is not held will now have an easier movement if you can begin to hold the things that we mentioned to you from the beginning. Anger, fear, and sadness. It is about believing that God is there for you, walks with you, lifts you when you need it. This is true for everyone here. And there's not everyone here that can possibly do as I spoke and respond. So be an example for all of us here. Chase, take the moment, and before you allow something move within you to become, be that which is choosing what essence and light you choose to place out into the world. You will find even more being brought back to you in blessings. Many blessings to you, and again, good work. All right. Cavell, good morning. As we go to begin to walk up through the light to lift up, I can sense that you've been very busy. And I'm encouraging you to have contemplation on that busyness and to where it has taken your spirit and what it has brought back to you. And where you could possibly find a disgruntledness deep inside you as we are going to go to the left door here. And I will ask you to sit in the chair, for there is a lot of energy wanting to come down and within you about balance. This is the word here for you today, is to begin to have an understanding that you are at choice about balance. First and foremost, the balance of your chakras. Secondly, the balance of your heart. And then the balance of your perception, whether it comes through your eyes or through your heart. There's I do not want to use the word requirement, but there is a basis of what is allowed and isn't allowed. And I don't want to make that as a bad or a good. But for the highest and best of you, there is a place that your third eye, I feel, still struggles because it hasn't been receiving that guidance from within about what not to see and what to see more of. There are times until the entirety of the soul is ready, there's things that you cannot see and not fall into fear or sadness or whatever you might want to give that word. So the best avenue is to start to begin to be there for yourself. Yes, you have begun to see that Mother and Father's there for you, but it is the you, the higher you, that must be there to make choices. You can choose where you sit with your energy. You can choose to send love instead of judgment and criticism. Even if those words aren't ones you would use, know that the thoughts generate themselves. So this is what I'm saying to you, to be more awake, more aware of that what's being generated from this experience of you who's getting a higher energy of light and is wanting to move more effortlessly. And that can only happen when you begin to be effortless about determining the love of who you are and become aware of what pulls you away from that love. What has you not see that love in the same way? And it is some and many of the things I've mentioned. I want to send some light here to your third eye in a relaxing energy. So I'm going to call it forth and I will touch it Hatapoki tishita papa. Abahe tata mohoshisha. And the words that come back to me are, I have to. Well, I have to. Well, in truth, it's not I have to in the sense you're saying it. I choose to, which you can hear calms the energy immediately. I choose to see. I choose to understand. I choose to be free. You see? There. I hope you can feel the difference with that. And no matter what you're doing or where you are, there is no have to. It's about being and becoming. And the main word that I'm not saying in all that is love. And certainly, most importantly, love to yourself. So love is making choices that are loving. So you may go through a period of time here where they're presented to you, and you must choose and state, I choose to make a choice of love. Yes, my entire neck shifted. So I'm assuming your energy here around your head. Yes, I don't feel the inflammation as much. Very good. I'm going to stop one moment here at your heart and let's talk about confusion. And I'm being told you're not aware, so it is hiding well from you, which is making you confused. And you may say, from what? And then it responds, everything. Your desire for a greater depth is not moving as freely as it could without this confusion. So I will leave it for you, after all I have shared and spoken, to decide and go within your heart and ask, what is it that's confusing me? Is it other people? Is it the color of the sky? Don't let anything go unturned. Is it a perception I learned long ago? I trust in you that you will find your way. Many blessings to you, Cavell. Heavenly dust down around you. And to you, Chase. All right. Powerful beginning, and I want to remind you all that always you can listen, and if what I am saying to others touch you, then you can do the exercises as they're given. And if not, that's fine. You're all individual. Johanna M., welcome, coming back. Whew. I am well. I hope you are well. And may I address that as you put that in your question? Is wellness is a position of the mind, and how it is interacting, understanding, and defining what wellness, or the other word would in your world be sickness. So know that sickness is not a predetermined place within the form of the human soul. It is determined only by the level of distorted thoughts that are allowed to come through in positions and illusions about yourself that reach through the aura until it hits your physical body. So I'm saying to you, you're quite in control. And even after it does make it, then you are in the same avenue, willing through the thought process and through energy to transform it and to release it. And will always be grateful for what comes, for it is purposeful upon your path. As you walk your path, you stumble, and it's dependent on what you have determined, you, not someone else, on how to have that reaction to bring it love and healing. Because this life and why you've come here to earth is to heal. Number one important thought. It is to heal. So if there is something that in each of your field, you may not use the word sickness, whatever interpretation you give it, no, it is to be healed. And how do we heal? We heal with love. Certainly, we can always bring in the rainbow light, 15th ray, which I know many of you think it's just a coloring and bring it in. But it's the powerful, highest ray of God yet. And if you really become rooted and work with this light every day, giving it 3 minutes on each chakra, rainbow light, you will transform yourself, I say to you here. And if it is not true, you can call me out whenever that time comes, but I know it won't, because it will be that you did not do it. So let me explain it correctly. So we call in the rainbow light from the great central sun, the 15th ray of God. And we bring that down through and into our heart, up over our shoulders and out our fingertips. So then we hold our fingertips to our root. And let that light, rainbow light, shine. Yes, it is true. The root chakra is a scarlet red. But to help it deepen and widen that scarlet red, we must bring it the highest light of God for it to relax and allow expansion and depth, teaching you more every day. See? Feel that. And then we move up to the second chakra. Many things here for many people. It is eventually going to be your creative source. But in the meantime, it is your emotional source. So as we call for this light to come through to bring balance to this orange chakra of emotional and identifying yourself, which most of you do not want to look at, and money, all these wonderful things. Do you see as you work with this energy and this chakra every day? It only takes 3 minutes a day. Things change, opportunities come, new perceptions arrive. You begin to breathe in your second chakra different than perhaps ever before, often afraid of the power it brings. Good. And now we'll raise up into the third chakra, that where that statement, oh, I am a child of God, comes in so clearly, and yet perhaps for many has a fog. So here for you, my friend, let's offer that light. And let's see what it chooses to do. For your divine power can express itself, struggle and strife over situations, may resolve themselves, and you perhaps might become at peace with just who you are and not have to have a being outside of yourself to talk with about how things should be. You surrender into how things are. And now as we move up into the heart chakra. Yeah, take a shit. Gentle, gentle, rainbow light and the expansion of depth. So many, I know we worked and spoke of this yesterday, but so many don't take the time to know, to feel, and to understand the depth of the power that lies here in the heart. Healing is accomplished through the heart, through the love. Imagine if you bring your mind into the energy of the heart. What a combustion, yes? Let it be a loving one, a loving one. And as we move up to the throat, this is God's throne to be able to speak through you. But perhaps most of you haven't thought to be awake and aware of that which you speak. For with that frequency of God stamping itself upon it, it will become. So you may not be so happy about that when you take a moment and really take mindfulness into that which you put God's energy to. Feel the change in that chakra happening. The murkiness of the water is clearing. We will move up to the third chakra. Here it is, true or false. For you, my friend, it is true or false. And instead, I offer you to let it be. Beingness is in essence of God. True or false do not exist. They are egotistical words. So I want you to relax and surrender and allow the sight to become in beingness. Willing to see the beingness of light, of the world, of a person. Love another as you love yourself. And we will all go to the crown and open a huge umbrella of light. Oh, Doug. Oh, there you are. I thought you were gone. I guess my singing made it disappear. Well, I hope you could hear me. That's never happened. All of a sudden, it was all white screen. But there you go, Joanna. I hope that helps you. All right. Christina. Can someone... Right, I'm going to go to the bottom and tell me if you can still hear me. Because I had lost everything. Oh my goodness, there's so many people. Or it's going over again. So can someone say, yes, we still hear you? Write it. I don't see a yes, can I hear? You can hear me. Oh, Okay, let's move on. Thank you, Carol and Chase. So, we were just starting our day here. All right, Christina, this is where we are. All right. Oh, as we go to glide up the steps, my friend, and we go to the fourth door on the right, as if we were on the top of a cliff. And the beautiful water that you have there in Greece is welcoming us to take our jump into the clarity. And yet, if I feel you in this moment, you feel frozen. It is the not knowing, the not being sure. Well, what if it's wrong? What if I'm not supposed to jump? A lot of confusing thoughts for the clarity of the third eye and the mind. Don't you agree? Well, I will say to you, I think if I brought you down halfway, you would still feel that. So let's bring you down to where the earth is. And let's see what your field here offers to me to help you with this difficulty of not knowing. Not knowing. Interesting two words that exist for very many people. Knowingness is known as the truth of God. So let's go into this third chakra where it is about you and what you may or may not know. And yes, I can hear there's a list, a long list. So I'm going to bathe you in that yellow light of knowing, see, our word, that you are a child of God. And yes, I do hear you. You know that you are. And I would say to you, you do not know that you are to an extent where you can believe that every thought that comes through the purified essence of your soul, every experience that you choose to step into, was in perfection for the moment. Have you ever decided that maybe it's many steps that will get you to where you're going? That there are many things that you set up for yourself? Go here, well then go there, and that there's nothing's wrong. This is a big problem for a lot of people. Well, that must not have been the right one. No, I beg to forgive you. There is never a wrong one. If you feel it didn't bring what you desired from it, then you must again look at that same issue and choose a different way. Because that is what this classroom earth is about, is having certain patterns that you throughout lifetimes still have and are looking to resolve them. And it's going to be best for you to begin to choose and to feel the level of the light they hold and how they will respond to what you're desiring. For instance, let's say you choose a job and accept that it's the money that you want, and then you get there and there's something terribly wrong with it. Perhaps this sounds familiar. Well, it isn't that the job is wrong. It's just that it isn't what you were to have for your next step. So while you're there, find something different. I hope you are beginning to understand what I say. There are many openings for everyone to move to bring resolution to something that's not balanced for them. But it is when the truly of the belief and the knowing of God comes that it will be quick and easy. So keep trying, keep doing, keep being, and begin to believe. And you will be shown with a beautiful radiant light, that which is the perfect place for you to be. Yes, I hear your I don't know. And this is exactly, I want you to take that ray from the yellow light of the sunshine and every day run it all around you, through and in everything. I am a child of God. I believe, I believe, I believe. And let it begin to become, you want to say to me, oh, I don't need to do that anymore. All right, then if you don't need to do that anymore, then you know exactly who you are and where you're going, and you have what you want. You see? It's all about our journey. Our journey is from our desires and what we're here to heal and how we go about doing that. And if you're not going to sit within your chakras every day and be present and communicate with the all-knowing you as the God self that you are, then it's not okay yet. You're still looking. You're still allowing the beautiful gift of earth to experience itself for you. So, I will say, I do believe in you, as I believe in all of you. It is to use that which you come here for, classroom earth. And to not let it be an enemy, let it become a friend that it will show you, and you will listen, and you will feel it in your heart, and you will know. Maybe there's 3 steps to get there. Then you will know patience, and you will go through it. But to simply allow yourself to dangle, hopefully we have overcome that. Many blessings to you, and many lights from the stardust shining down upon you. Many blessings. Okay, Christina, good. Good morning, Carol. Barbara Ward. Yes, Badeshikete. The moon is coming once again, going full. And it is suggestion here that you truly do look at the moon, allow yourself to see a moonbeam, and to walk up and to speak to all your masters. That is the clear message I have to give to you today, Barbara Ward. So again, 3 days before, 3 days after, sit with an intention of having time to spend on your journey. You need only choose to move up through the moonbeam, and you will find yourself around a fire with your master teachers, and it will be quite intriguing, and you will be able to come back down the moonbeam safely. So let there be no fear affect this. Know that this is that which comes here for you, for me to speak it to you from the earth voice. Many blessings. Okay. Elena. Yes, you may. have to say to you, my response immediately is I want to sing to you. And I hesitate and I'm trying to explain to them something happened when I sang. And I don't know if that will reach you. Let me see what's coming. So they are suggesting to me to say to you to listen to I'm Singing in the Rain. Something to say that no matter what the world is all around you, you still find the sunshine of that third chakra to bring you happiness and fulfillment. And there are others that I'm sure you'll be able to find that will bring a balance to where you are and how you feel. I'm going to come to your heart. Yadabahishana. Nayatikipeta. Very peaceful. And it's almost like everyone needs to understand, and you too, Elena, that before you make decisions, you must find peace in your heart. Have a determination of what it is you're asking for. You must be clear. And then set a stage of receiving so you'll feel or hear when it comes. Yes, your heart's still vibrating. Perhaps for you, first is to try to make a tone from the heart chakra. It's an F sharp. And this will continue to develop as you do it. If you don't like the way it sounds in the beginning, then it tells us that you have a way to go. For it's true for everyone, its existence. It doesn't have to take much more than a moment. But give it your intention with an intention of bringing clarity. F sharp with an intention of it moving from your heart outward and opening your heart. And I think you might be surprised. Tell me next time when you come back. Thank you. Very cool. MKZ. All right. Bring my attention down here. So MKZ, as we come together and we are in our room, I see a lot of photos. Pictures, you may call them. And my question is, why so much about the memory? For you do understand that what you have chosen Earth or is to heal the past. So perhaps you are going to say to me, well, the photos are of the past, but I'm speaking of the long ago past, that probably pictures weren't a possibility or only for a few. But let's keep the energy of the photos where they are as a nice place to look, but not to leave your heart there. So I want you to close your eyes as we're going to go into the third eye. And let's see what it may be able to show you and me about where's someplace in all the lives that you've led that is acting out in this world you're in today. So I see a vision immediately. I do not know if you do or not, and could be different as we stop at different times. But I see you on I want to say a stagecoach, and they say no, but it's some type of a working thing in the field. And it's hot, and you're tired, and you're overworked. You've had it. And we can sit here and wonder, each of us, why is this a life you chose? For you choose your parents when you come and choose and have a layout of what you're going to work on. So I can only imagine that this memory here as it comes up is to work on how hard life is and how you feel about what you do for work or about living. I don't know which for sure depth it is because it's not today, at least not in the outer. Is it there in the inner? Is there some place inside of you that that's how you feel? Has it never been healed? That no matter what you do with your work, you hate it, it wears you out, and you feel dragged through the mud? Perhaps. You see, that's where these things come from. It's not from maybe today, but from another lifetime. And until you choose to heal it, it will still be there. So let's see what else is going to show me here. I don't know if I've ever made a tone like that before. Let's let it move. And I believe it's removing itself from a place that has a great joy hidden. Because what I know is when you become joyous, all that you really desire will come to you. You've been burdened. I would assume it feels with something we don't know what it is. And we just touched it. And it was very hard and tough and attachable. Why? So as we let that go, and let it go. I have to do one more. Let me see who's helping me. Excellent. Take yourself down into your root. I can feel you expanded. Be here in the moment with me. Breathe. To come into your root with the rainbow light. Because you need to understand that this is truth where we are now. And to let all else go. Be here in this root with me here now. So we'll call forth your higher self to come and join with you to bring you down into this root chakra. Good. She's quite efficient. You might contemplate working with her more. There you go. Perhaps life will look different here, but there's more of you here, present and available to give the true energy of what you desire into your plans. And if you have your eyes closed, you're going to see a lot of colors in your third eye, saying it's all available to you. Blessings to you, M. Casey. All right. All right, Julie. Learning to listen. I don't know if I've given you a message before, but let's see. All right. I have a lot of noise, a lot of chatter. So I'd like to go to the back of the throat. Don't join me if that's not something you want to let go of, but it's preventing you from hearing truth. So we'll go to the back of the throat and bring in the rainbow light and let it bring balance. Shh. Good. Quiet. This to the girl who's all about listening. The back of the throat is your gift to listening. You need to work with it every day. Bring it down in from that rainbow light and let it heal. Let it heal. hope that begins to make a difference for you. Duly learning to listen. Many blessings. Throat chakra is an E. Heart is F. All right. All right. Prime 3, good morning. I don't see you asking for a message here, but we'll go on. You're welcome, Chase. Here it is. All right. All right. Together, let's take my hand and we'll go up the escalator and take breaths. And each breath you take, let it bring you deeper into your truth. Yes. And as we go into the 5th door on the left, I see, because in this room there is an energy of Buddha, Christ, Mother Mary. But more important than that, I see you immediately bow to your knee. That which not would be the first response for many people. And yet they want to not tell you they are honored. And send love back to you. So there is one chakra here that they are going to work with you with, and it is the back of the heart. And it is completely understandable for a lot that you don't work on the back often. It's about the front. But the back of the heart does have some powerful issues. And it is betrayal. So I want you to imagine stacks of papers of self-betrayal and bring in that green light, emerald green light, and let them fly out of the back of that chakra. Almost like a tornado's hit it and takes them away. Ask them to be let go. You may have visions come to you as this is happening. It is fine. You need not give it energy if you are truly willing to let go. Hatabahishi. Let them fly. It is, yes, a part of why you are here on earth. You have secured your footing until you have done enough to be the truth. All right, good. Now we are going to look not at your own betrayals, but as others who have betrayed you. These, my words, are not as easy to let them just fly away, for they must take a forgiveness from you. So let's sit here for a moment together with all of our community in the back of the heart, giving forgiveness to those who have betrayed each of you. Hatapakie Tishinamamo. Hamo te kita pashanana. Abokata hite beta pashana. Yekete apoposhine. Yata papakete nanamo. Ipaposhete te ashikete nemo. Apapo papate te shikita papa. Ate ate oh mo no mo mo no no. Oh no mo mo no no mo ma. Oh no no mo 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 no. Oh mo no mo no no. It should feel calm. Let's give freedom for this chakra to move and to be in harmony with the front heart. Yes, it was interesting as we could hear the monks in their chant that some of those who were in betrayal of you were old experiences of the monks, but God bless them. And may there be peace between all of you. All things are purposeful. So, now, my friend, as you do your own work, discover how deeper you feel into the earth as you bring your awareness into a place without a lot of mountains to cross. Many blessings to you. Okay. Very good, point 3. Marby. Okay. All right, Marby. Here we go. Hand, pink, waving face, red heart shape. Face, red heart shaper. All right. So, let me call you in. Marby. So, Marby, somewhere here for you, I feel you are frightened. It is not like you. So allow the fear to be like a spark plug in your heart, and turn it and let it collect all that fear and place it to your right. Good. I just wanted to make sure that who I remembered you as was true. So apparently something maybe on a level that you're not aware of. You are frightened inside. And you know, There's a lot of things in our world today that are frightening, uneasy, feeling not as safe as we have before. And perhaps this is what you are finding deep in your past that you yet have not looked at. Now, the vision I see for you is a circling uh, wagon train experience. And there's certainly the uncertainty and the fear that came along with that is similar to what I felt. But first and foremost, you must know you're not living in that time now. I'm going to offer you an umbrella of peace to put over the top of you. Within the heart. And now you can once again pick up that spark plug and hold it in that energy and let it be downloaded somewhere else, not within you, or uploaded, however the right wording is. Because what is beyond all this, Marvin, is a great strength. A great, great strength in your relationship to know that God's there. He will always pick you up. He will walk with you, or always hold your hand. There's not a millisecond of your life that He is not there with you. No, not ever. So, come now. Let's empower the strength that's your truth. The strength that over the years you have given empowerment to and had your feet stand strong and walked forward knowing you were safe. You were known as a great warrioress. So let this not escape you. Doesn't mean you look for trouble. It means that you resolve because of your connection to God. A lot of things here I'm seeing. I have to just let them touch. A lot of healing pieces. One touching the other, merging, allowing. To reconstruct the experience of strength within you. And what is that strength? And I'm going to say it is the voice of Jesus, whom you do hear. Yes. And if you already don't, surrender to allow it. For it is truly His voice. Oh, my eyes shudder as I say that to you. In this beautiful lavender light. So many blessings to you, my dear one. Do not be afraid. The word doesn't exist in the level of light that you are. So you must give it back. Let it go away and not hold on to it tight. Many blessings. Very good. Yes, I think everyone got a lot to contemplate today. This is when my thing went out. Thank you for all your responses. Yes, please hit the like button. It's what helps you get along in the YouTube world. Thank you, Marby. Well, we'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, Lauren. And I'll give you a blessing of much love and light and wellness on your journey. So, Angelia, should I learn trading and do trading, yes or no? Oh, I don't even know what trading is. So it's not like I am a psychic, I am a healer. So, sorry, I have to let that one go. All right? But please come again. I heard the entire song. No, it was my voice. Is that the one that made everything go away? How about that, huh? Yes, I could feel a difference in my voice today. Different depths, all kinds of things. But thank you for mentioning it. No technician here, just spirit. Thank you, Mother, for that intriguing message. Looking forward to doing this, and I'm invited, as I'm invited to do. I am grateful that you brought me this beautiful gift. Many blessings. Blessings to you, Barbara, too. Elena says thank you. Well, I'm already after 12. I have a 12 o'clock appointment, so I really never do after 12. So I'm just so sorry that our time things didn't work out. But I do it every Tuesday, and you'll probably come before then anyway. Many blessings. Okay, very good. I did speak a healing to you when you're running to your doctor and wellness, so I hope you heard that. I'm going to go, though. Many blessings to everyone. Thank you all and everybody for coming today, and I'll see you tomorrow at 11.